one, bro. I ain't gonna.
When I'm wearing Whoop, I can focus on being present in my life because I know it's getting precise data measurements and it's not distracting me with annoying notifications while I'm doing the things that I love.
I never have to take my Whoop off to charge it, so it's on my body 24/7, giving me a complete picture of my health and fitness.
Job prosecution for public indecency. Why? Say don't do steroids. If you're gonna use needles, it might be from a doctor. I will say, the tattoos is a real secret weapon. I was speaking to a family member of mine who had no tattoos and didn't get that many looks from women, and then got tattoos and got a bunch of girls. I think about J's and all.
And you hear that a lot too when girls say, when are asked what's your type, whatever.
Tattoos. But there's levels to the tats. Some people that's like it ran around and got the tats first. Like I kind of knew what he was doing. But he had to already be cool before the tats to pick the cool tats that he wanted. Yeah, you can't just change just because you get a whole bunch. You got the wrong kid getting tats everywhere. I think that's a similar point to eating muscles or whether you're on steroids or whatever. If you're a dork before the muscles aren't going to make you cool. If you're a dork and then you get tattoos, you're still a fucking dork. It's like the person you got to become for those things that then make you cool. And maybe getting those things gives you permission in your head to be cool or whatever. Just because you've got the same cleats as Ronaldo, like you want the verification back. Now they're far from Noah. God damn, all the verification kids right now. Look, I saw a kid. He had a verification check. He had 4,000 followers. I was like, dude, I see a 700 follower following 4,000. It's almost lame to be verified now. Because people ruined it. I don't like it because now, yeah, look at my verification. Don't assume that, you're verified without paying for it. There's an option. They don't change color. So they should have diamond tester on the finger badge. Even different colors so they know that the guy paid for the verification. Make it get light blue and then the real dark blue. I don't know. I remember one guy made a verification check at the end. When the music video doesn't match the song was posted on Complex, an article written about us, and I got verified that way. It's like I open up a restaurant and just buy a Michelin star poster, even if I think what? I got it. Moved his ass though. I would want to be like a healthy or like whatever that looks like. Because I know a lot of people, old people that want it, just kind of waiting to go. Imagine life like that, where it's like my time's coming very soon. You can probably feel it too. People, still be reacting. Your thoughts? Yeah, that would be happening. I just watched the Diary of a CEO podcast about a woman talking about longevity and muscle and whatnot, and they showed the quad muscle of a 70-year-old or 65 or 70-year-old triathlete. He had like an incredible muscle to fat ratio on his leg, and then it showed like a 40-year-old never worked out in the shape. All fat, no muscle, looking crazy. That's why keeping that stuff in mind now. And it's just rough. They just say try to stress your bones, weights as much as you can before you're 30. Because after that, it's really hard. And every podcast I watch, all of them talk about cardiovascular-wise, staying fit like that, and muscle-wise, building muscle. It's easy to be active every day too. Even to make an excuse, it's easy to do that too. Wake up early, go for a quick walk, quick jog. We got NMR, testosterone, the TRT replacement. They have HRT for women too, so it's like the version for girls too. I might do a little TRT at 55. There's legal ones your doctor gives. It can be beneficial at a certain age. So, peace on the street.
T-Mega Roll, 4 rolls in 1. Want to stop hair loss in its tracks? Through Hims.com, you can explore a range of options that work best for you, so you can grow visibly thicker and fuller hair. Get back your robust head of hair in just 3 to 6 months with doctor-trusted ingredients like finasteride, minoxidil. V1 footage, or King of the Court footage, of Bronny James has been surfaced onto the internet, featuring Darius Garland and Taylor Horton Tucker. Two NBA people that are kind of established in the NBA, especially Darius Garland, who is an NBA All-Star. Before we go ahead and go on with that, I want to go ahead and go over a few tweets talking about Bronny James.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
He's playing overseas
Yeah.
now, but
Look where
Bronny
we
James, if it
Does that mean that you finally got me a shoe deal?
USC,
What?
NBA will always
Come on, man.
be
Just get you
politics.
one shoe deal.
Isn't
Got
that
you
life
6.
necessarily?
Yeah, stop
Like,
playing.
ain't
What you
always
mean?
fair. But let me go ahead and remind you,
All
guys,
these
the
people
first
right
round
here
pick,
want to
we
sign you.
average, under
Okay,
4
and they're
months
more
as
than
well.
happy to come to terms with us. All you got to do is tell me which one you want to go with, and we go.
Bruh. Okay, he could play the highest level. Just because the stats weren't the best, don't mean you can't play with the best and the rest. You know what I'm saying? Now moving on to this next tweet right here. It says, Bronny James lighting it up again tonight. This time finishing with 3 points. Los Angeles Lakers should be investigated for drafting this guy. I won't even bring up the 33 either. Let's not forget that he was in the 50s, second round in the 50s. Okay, you could take gambles in the 50s. It ain't like he's a first round, top 25, top 20 lottery pick. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about second round, non-guaranteed contract type of deals that are happening in the later rounds, right? But he got a guaranteed deal because I think the Lakers see
Great choice.
long term. Okay?
Yo, I
That's why
cannot
they
believe
make
I'm getting paid to
draft
wear
picks.
sneakers, man. This is the kind of thing that we dreamed about back in
Now, this
Plainview,
guy
man.
right here.
And this is just the start,
Let's watch this
okay?
video
Look at the names on the spreadsheet. These are all the companies you can work with if you keep going the way you're going.
Defensive stance, your feet aren't set, catch and shoot. Now, listen, this guy is pretty funny. I've watched a lot of his videos, but also, too, but he probably can't check rock, okay? Let's be honest here. That was awful. This really sends me up a wall. Lakers run the pick and roll, backside help stepping up on Castle and Brock. They played meaningful basketball at any level. Maybe you have, correct me if I'm wrong. Nah, oh my gosh, the slow step was beautiful. Man, I want to watch the games. Darius Garland, top 3 shiftiest players in the league. For sure. Stamp it. Beautiful. Ah. Wow. They get bigger? Look, he put some weight on, some muscle, some of that good chunk of change. New Balance is going crazy. 284s, nasty. Taylor Horton Tucker, bro. Like what, 6'4", 6'3", with a 7-foot wingspan or something crazy like that. Nasty 2K deal. Love it though. You got that one. I ain't never seen it wrong once. Good bomb, good fade. Hand.
Robinhood Gold gives a VIP treatment for all. Earn 5% APY on your uninvested cash.
Matches for the toughest, most comfortable pair of pants to your legs have ever known. Built with Mike's wire hosing, they'll have a clean job on your legs. Agile Youth Training.
Alright, what's up y'all, it's like a fan here, and expand on today's video. We have the dribble style that you need before you make your build in NBA 2K25. So shout out to 2K, they're allowing me early access a whole 24 hours in advance as part of the early creator tip-off. So shout out to them, I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to explain that in every video according to law. So anyway, you guys will be hearing me say that. But regardless, moving forward, I want to explain to you guys how speed boosting itself is gonna work with the dribble styles, and there's 4 different ways to do it. You can either dribble to your ball hand or offhand, and then dribble to your ball hand or offhand with a move done before it. So, you're gonna see me do all types of stuff like that, but I'm not really here to just show you guys everything. You're gonna have to take my your ball hand or offhand with a move done before it. So you're gonna see me do all types of stuff like that, but I'm not really here to just show you guys everything. You're gonna have to take my word for some of it, or else it'd be a like 60-minute long video because I'm showing you, detailing every single animation and how to do them and every variation of it. So again, I just want to explain to you guys, there's either, let's just go ahead and use one of my favorites as an example first. So we're going to use Dyounglion. Now Dyounglion is only going to require 75 speed with ball. It's the best dribble style budget in my opinion, by far. I should have made an individual video about this, so if y'all can drop a like on this one, I really appreciate it, because it's very good information you're going to get in today's video. And I'll have a whole ranking system that I'm going to show you on my own little app as well. I just want to show you a couple like actual clips of footage right here first before we do that. So Dyounglion, what's special about him is when you do a dribble move, then run to your offhand, is the great animation that this is giving you right here. As you can see, it's like a little side sweeper, if you will. Again, you only need 75 speed with ball to get this, and it is moving, bro. It's a really good animation. However, it's the only one in his dribble style that's kind of broken. So right there, you can see that's the sprint, just with no dribble move done beforehand. So right here, boom, that's the speed boost you're getting. It's not great. And then this is the one to the offhand with no dribble move done before. Now you can see that's the one with dribble move done first, but to the ball hand. So pretty much what I'm trying to tell y'all is the way to really use the Dyounglion dribble style, you pretty much want to run to your offhand after having already done a dribble move. So I'm just here to tell y'all that there's a lot of more complicated information that I can be explaining to you guys, but instead what I'm going to do, I'm just going to simplify it and tell you what I'm going to give the dribble style itself a letter grade.
I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro.
Come on, man. That's what you pay me for. This ain't no charity. I'm here to help you maximize your brand. Nothing left on the table.
Hey, respect, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
this
no
is
doubt.
major, man.
No doubt.
All right.
The actual, I'll just like highlight those individually, but I just want to go over every dribble style that I tested in today's video so far, and this is what I've come to the conclusion of. So I have them sorted by small guards, wings, and bigs. I do want to explain there are some animations that are able to be done between both. Realistically, I probably should have just made them a different color. Like for instance, if it combined blue and yellow, I could make it green. Like Dyounglion here, for instance, can be on anything 6'9" and below. But honestly, you don't even need to know that type of information, because I'm agree with you guys. I think there are a very select few that I've already named are going to be like super good. And I know a lot of people are going to be clicking on this video. They're going to be like, this freaking sweat just learned the meta quote unquote off rip. I'm not here to claim that. I'm just telling y'all that this is my study and this is what I've found so far. And for instance, like Dyounglion as a combined total, I'm thinking it's an A as far as the dribble styles. Now, you're going to see in the wings, I did make this a little bit more complicated on accident. So when I was doing the initial testing, I didn't understand that there was 4 different ways to speed boost. I thought it was just going to be 2. I thought it wasn't going to matter if you did a dribble move before or if you just sprinted just in general. But yeah, they've added a new addition to the game where it seems if you do a dribble move and then do a speed boost to either your offhand or ball hand, it gives a different animation than if you were to do it without doing a dribble move. So the ones that you see first are me explaining it without doing the dribble move, and then the other ones to the right of it is what I give it a letter grade individually just for doing it with a dribble move first. So like D-Book, for instance, had that really good little sweeping animation he had in 2K24. Dyounglion, that was the one that you were just seeing right there, where if I did a dribble move and ran it offhand, it was super good. LeBron is a different weird variation of this stuff, so this is why I haven't explained on it. So let's just pull up the footage of that real quick now, just to let you guys see that one. Alright, so as you can see, just the way that I tested the of this stuff, so this is why I haven't explained on him. So let's just pull up the footage of that real quick now, just to let you guys see it now. Alright, so as you can see, just the way that I tested all this stuff, I gave him a different animation of this stuff, so this is why I haven't explained on him. So let's just pull up weight, height, wingspan.
That time you saved a turtle. That day you led the charge. That night, wander up the planets. Those moments meant something. Potential to be part of something bigger. Something meaningful. Something impactful. Supported and challenged by a network of professors, classmates, teammates, and mentors. For people who will be your people for life.
guys, I'm getting like 8 videos out today. This is the first one, and this could be as soon as the embargo lifts. So it's going to be the first one that I drop in that regard. So I just want to get you guys all the information that I can in today, because it's going to be a tight schedule for sure. And I want to get as many things out as possible to help you guys with your build before you create them. As you're going to see for the bigs, I have a lot that are actually worth looking at. I put a question mark on Whitney because I don't know if it's a seasonal release because I didn't see it in the animations for like equipable stuff. But normal and Zion, those are looking really good. And normal is going to be really low requirements. Zion, I believe, is 60 speed with ball. I'll double check a lot of that stuff, and you guys will hear it in future videos because I currently can't like actually load up the micro. But anyway, yeah. So like Zion, I'll show that for instance. I'll show normal. We already showed Jaden Green. I already showed LeBron. I'm going to also show Fox and then Trae Young as well. So Trae is going to be one of like the 3 hunting guard dribble style in my opinion that they're going to love. Fox is going to be good for ISO in my opinion, and then so will Jalen Green for that matter. And then for the bigs, like I said, Zion and normal, those are looking fire in my opinion. I'm definitely rocking with Zion on my like big man build. Alright, so funny enough, with Trae Young, I actually tested the very last. It was the last person I made pretty much to test these dribbles, and as you can see, this has got a pretty good variety of animations. You can see the offhand off a dribble move is really good, and the ball hand off a dribble move is really good. So this, in my opinion, is going to be, like I said, the 3 hunting guards who like to spam a lot of dribble moves and be able to move quickly off of them. This is the type of stuff I think you want to run. However, it's not the greatest dribble style in terms of just getting these regular sprints. It's still decent, but it's not great. Like you can see, that's the offhand speed boost with no dribble move. That's the offhand speed boost with dribble, and that's the ball hand speed boost with dribble. So long story short, this Trae Young one, and I was like, okay, I should wrap it up. But then I was like, yeah, you know what? This is actually probably one of the best ones in the game. So wanted to detail this. Again, this is the type I have envisioned right here. My point guard is running pick and roll with me. I'd assume that this type of like movement right here is going to be really good, considering if you do the dribble moves and move into the pick and rolls with it, you can go ball hand and off hand with it. I think that's elite in my opinion. And again, the sprint ones are not great, but to be able to do a dribble move first and then go is really, really good. So anyway, let's run this back. Let's find Fox for you guys real quick. It was definitely one of the early ones that I did. So with Fox, it had a really good offhand off a dribble. Like right there, that's some ISO stuff in my opinion. Real quick sweeper, going downhill fast. It's really getting places. Everything else to do with it didn't really look great in my opinion, but it looked okay. So I guess what I'm telling y'all is I think Fox can definitely be utilized as an ISO PG kind of dribble style for sure, but it's not going to be something that you can really bank on 24/7. It's still good though, as you can see. But yeah, that cross launch off the dribble move was looking elite. Now let's move along to the bigs. This is going to be really valuable information for you guys out there that are trying to make a dribbling big man, like a slasher, stuff like that, like a Giannis build. It's going to be huge. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying, this is pretty much the creative process I had. I took Giannis and duplicated him everywhere, gave all these people dribble styles, like Wembanyama, Zion, normal, Jokic, Giannis.
The new Mazda CX-90. It means the person in total command of the realm. Can you see it? The first ever 3-row Mazda CX-90.
Copy.
So as I'm sure that you guys have seen on social media, because that's basically the only place where you can get honest, unbiased, boots-on-the-ground journalism these days, a Venezuelan migrant gang has infiltrated a suburb outside of Denver, Colorado. And for the last 5 days, the media and law enforcement and even Colorado's state government has been lying and gaslighting residents and the rest of the country. And we need to talk about why that is so incredibly dangerous. Before we dive into the story, though, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the comment section channel if you've not already, and of course, if you never want to miss one of our videos, ring that notification bell. All right, so the story has been brewing for a while, but it never got national attention until last week when a Colorado Fox to sound the alarm. Daily Wire reported on this last week and said, Colorado city official sounds alarm on Venezuelan gang takeover. Entire complexes, apartment complexes, are under gang control. And in this interview with Fox, she said the Denver sanctuary city policies are to blame for the migrant crisis spilling over into the suburbs and bringing with it a rise in violent crimes and sex trafficking. The Venezuelan gang, Tren de Aragua, has even taken control of apartment complexes in the city, according to Aurora City Council member Danielle Jurinsky. Quote, we currently have entire complexes under gang control. Complexes where staff have been beaten up, they've been threatened, and complexes where there are no staff left on the property. These complexes are being run by this gang. Quote, the local media is downplaying this. I believe the politics is being played with people's lives. Nothing is being done to help the American citizens that are being trapped under this gang's control. And guys, her saying that the media was downplaying this was no joke, as you will see. So this gang that goes by TDA is run out of Venezuela with over 5,000 members, making it the largest criminal organization in the entire country of Venezuela. Now, after Danielle's interview with Fox started to circulate on social media and Colorado residents began confirming what she was talking about, the Colorado governor so graciously stepped in to assure people that this was all false. And he didn't say something like, you know, this is overblown or we're handling it, it's okay. He literally said that this entire thing was a figment of this woman's imagination. Daily Wire also reported on this. Colorado Dem governor says that alleged migrant gang takeover of apartments is imagination. All I'm saying is that you do not hate and distrust politicians enough, because this is literally insane, or the media for that matter, which is why I'm so grateful that Daily Wire is covering this so honestly, so transparently. Your reporters, as you guys know, are just top notch, and now you can support them in more ways than one thanks to our new deal with Pure Talk. Because for just $35 a month, you will get amazing cell service and journalism that you can trust. With Pure Talk, you will get unlimited talk and text, 15 gigabytes of high-speed data, and a mobile hotspot. This is not just some second-tier network. Pure Talk puts you on America's most dependable 5G network. And if that isn't enough to convince you, when you go to puretalk.com/Cooper right now and switch your cell phone service to Pure Talk on a qualifying plan, you will get a free 1-year insider subscription to Daily Wire Plus. The Daily Wire Plus insider plan gets you access to all of our amazing journalism, our op-eds, our entire library of movies, series, and documentaries, including Lady Ballers, What is a Woman, Mr. Bircham, Run, Hide, Fight, and more. Plus, you'll get to watch the comment section ad-free and uncensored. But of course, the only way that you can get this special offer is by going to puretalk.com/Cooper. Go to puretalk.com/Cooper today, switch to the qualifying plan, and get that 1 year free of Daily Wire Plus Insider. I mean, look at these videos. This is from somebody's Ring camera of them coming into one of these apartment complexes. Just walking right in. And here's another video that was posted all the way back in July. This is allegedly in another one of the complexes. It's literally lawless. That's all this is. There's a child. And apparently what I'm seeing is that these gangs will come in, they will kick everybody else out, they're shooting people, and then they're bringing the migrant families in to live in these apartments. So they're literally taking them over. I saw one Colorado resident in the video and she was saying, we were putting them up in hotels in Denver, we were welcoming them. Like, what did you think was gonna happen when their time was up in the hotels? They were gonna go get a job and get an apartment? No, they were gonna go take more free things. And this is how it's happening. I mean, they're marching around like all over the place. And Governor Polis, that's the governor of Colorado, you might be turning a blind eye and calling all of this imagination, but your citizens have been begging for your support.
So what's going on with this, like, gang thing? Because, like, literally, I'm seeing it everywhere. I'm a mom. And some of my friends are moms, too. And it's gotten so bad to the point we don't even want to take our kids to the park without being in a group. And even in a group, we have to make sure that someone has a taser, we have some type of, like, pepper spray, we have to have some type of protection. Me, I don't mess with guns. That's just personally me, because guns, they scare me. So it's just like, I don't know, we need to figure out something.
Yeah, you should figure out something to this imaginary problem. It's just it's not happening. None of it is happening, so everybody can just shut up and go away. Stop looking at Colorado. Don't look at the mic.
What is this? I have no idea how one gets a cake to look like that. I see butter, sugar, all kinds of things, and I know at some point when you put these together, the final product will be a cake, but I have no idea how we're gonna get there. I'm Sue Bird. I am kind of sort of recently retired professional basketball player. I gotta find things to do in retirement, gotta find some hobbies, and Symmetra is trying to help me do that. Have you heard of slice and bake cookies? I'm a master at those. Nope. Where are the cake? Do you have cake pins?
not gonna do all this from scratch.
Perfect.
Sound a little stressed out.
Yeah, you know, just getting familiar.
My name is Robert Lucas, and I'm a cake artist. So cake artist goes way beyond just baking. You're also decorating. We're also creating artistic, whether that's abstract designs or also creative characters. Right. So today we're going to be making a 2-tier bird themed cake.
Bird theme. Bird theme. All right.
So, do you know anything about cakes? Are you nervous or anything?
I am not confident at all that this is going to go well, but Robert, we trust.
So we're going to explain some tools. So we have the silicone mat, so it stops fonder from digging. Then we also have just some spatulas.
Bond it.
Bonding.
For like, bond it better. The bond on. This is what we're doing here?
We can make a game out of it.
Right.
So do you have a favorite moment in your basketball career?
When I think of my career, I'm proud that I was able to do it in essentially like 3 different decades. So, how many decades have you won?
Humbly, I don't think I'm at old. So we're trying to make it kind of tight. That's a lot. That's
Don't worry about it.
That's so long.
We're not done.
I'll give you a compliment.
Robert was able to get his like so smooth, and I felt like every time I tried to smooth one side out, it just like messed up the other side, and so I just, it's a constant battle, and that's where I just had to go with the broken nose of the grill. This looks like my nose, like it's been broken a couple times. Working out well. It's fashionable.
So what do you think about Symmetra? How do you do this?
I'm gonna kill it now. Yeah, Symmetra has been such a huge supporter of me. Whatever journey you're on, you need people, you need companies, you need brands supporting you. It allows you to be the best version of yourself. So they helped me do that while I was playing, and now they are helping me do that in retirement. I mean, this bird looks whack.
So now I'm just going to do like a swirl, like a rosette.
What's a rosette? I thought it was a rosé. When we're finished, do we get a rosé also?
I think about this.
She wants to order.
This is sometimes like me presenting the cake. Sometimes it's just a back of the cake. And sometimes it's just on the bridge.
I think we found the back of my cake.
You ready for the big reveal? 1, 2, 3. I think you did a really great job. Come on.
There's a lot. I know what I want to do when I'm finished decorating a cake. And we gotta try it, right? We just eat off of it. I wanted the frost out.
Crisis because it's all imaginary, even though mothers are literally terrified to take their kids outside. And like you heard her say, your citizens are literally having to arm themselves because you aren't doing anything. This other woman, who never wanted to have a gun, literally just went and bought one.
Never thought that I would have to buy a gun to feel safe. And even when I get my gun in a couple days, I don't even know if I'll still feel safe, but at least I'll have a weapon. I've never been against guns, but I've also never thought that I'm gonna need to buy a gun for safety. But here we are.
And of course, everyone in the comment section of all of these videos is saying, where's the police? Reagan, my producer, literally just exclaimed, where are the cops? Why aren't they doing anything? Well, the Aurora police has stepped in. Guess what they said? They said, no, silly people, the gang hasn't taken over the apartment complexes. That's not happening. And that's what the media ran with. Those are the headlines. Take note, this is all ridiculous. It's all made up. They have not taken over the apartment complexes. But then, if you dig deeper, you'll hear what they actually said. In a video from a news conference posted on the department's official X account late Friday evening, the Aurora Police Department Interim Chief Heather Morris said that gang members have not taken over the apartment complex. Quote, I'm not saying that there's not gang members that don't live in this community, but what we're learning out here is that gang members have not taken over this complex. All of them? But we are TVA are operating in Aurora. Statement, APD has been increasingly collecting evidence to show that the gang is connected to crimes in the area. I'm so glad that you're collecting evidence. Where there are literally videos